Good morning. So, it's Halloween season. It's October already. And so I'm thinking like scary movies, horror movies, ghost movies, zombie movies, right? Well, every year I always watch all the Scream movies with my mom because I love her and I love to see her and spend time with her. So, she's usually pretty busy even though I take care of her. She keeps to herself. So, I was thinking World War Z, but I actually snuck in Magic Mike because I'd rather watch that. Because I've seen World War Z like 9 times, and it just reminds me of the COVID situation where the cure is getting the disease and getting over with it. And my nephew is big on Ghostbusters. I got Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2. And then the new Ghostbusters from 2016, but not the newest Ghostbusters, which I don't even know if it's come out or not, so I'm not sure. Yeah, excuse me, I'm a little tired. I gotta get my coffee on. And then we watch all the Scream movies, but I can't seem to find Scream 3, so I flipped in Brittany from Las Vegas, which I saw in Detroit, and she winked at me. But, yeah. So those are my plans, is to round up all the scary movies. Because if I don't, then I have to watch Twilight. And I'm not a fan of Twilight. Although I will say it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was just a little obnoxious. It really made me lose my love for vampires. I mean, I grew up on Buffy. And I kind of just got into the werewolves. But they were like... Again, it was all teenagers, and I was not a teenager, so it did nothing for me. But, and then Lord knows where that cast ended up going with their future. I mean, the only one that I actually got to do any really good movies is the 2 guys, and man, the more I learned more about the werewolf in that movie, the more I feel bad for him, because he was pressured to be like a certain weight all the time, and he just didn't want to keep on that weight. I can relate to that. Like, I was, except for from like his situation is he was buff. I was just chunky. I didn't want to keep on all that weight. So, as far as body image goes, you got to be your most comfortable self. You got to be what you feel comfortable looking like, and know what everybody else feels comfortable looking like. Now, a few falls ago, I got to go to Montreal in the winter. Towards the end of the fall, when the leaves have all fallen off, and there's leaves on the ground, but there's also snow. Oh, man, I'm so tired. Usually I can keep it going, guys. Usually I can keep the momentum, but I took like so much World War Z that I was sleeping like all night, and I'm like tired. You know, I did have some crazy ass nightmares though, like I don't want to really share or talk about them, but they were traumatizing. But I woke up and it was over, and that's cool, right? So what else is on the map today, or on the thing today? Oh, we are praying for everybody in that situation that was left behind, and to deal with the trauma that was caused from the hurricanes. Now, take time to reflect on the fact that God called some of those people home, and those people are safe, and what we're really praying for are the people that are left behind that need angels to come save them, come rescue them, come heal them, come help them, and help them grieve. So, remember that. That's important. So, this is one of my more rambly rambles. I don't script myself when I come on. I just like to make sure that my hair is still even and not messed up, and my face isn't decaying from trauma and tiredness. But I think I'm doing all right. So, what are y'all doing for Halloween? I went to a party. That was fun. I was going to go as my cat's dad. But then my sister went as a cat. So I was like, fuck that. I'm just going to put on a mask and be anonymous gay. So I did that instead. But I get a second chance to be Orion's dad later this fall. But yeah. Oh man. My plants are holding up well this fall. At least the ones that are left. I used to talk about them in my Facebook and stuff, and how I was doing them, and in my Instagram. But yeah, I'm not good with plants, but these ones I'm pretty proud of. These ones are. This one I put into a old candle jar and cut around it because it left the cabin. That was kind of cool. This one is the third spider plant I tried, and it's doing quite okay. This one I had meant to give to my stepmom for her birthday, but I had to give her another one because it died for a minute. But I brought it back, and I'm doing pretty good with that. This one stemmed from a stem, so it's doing pretty well. And then this one doesn't seem to really do much of anything. I think this leaf is actually dead. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but I'm doing it. Oh, forgive me, plant gods. But yeah, it's just kind of live. So I use like a bunch of sticks and stuff to hold it up so that it doesn't go in its own direction. Maybe that's the right thing to do. Maybe it's not. I'm new to this plant parenthood thing, but yeah, I'm going to be celebrating the season, at home, just watching movies. On Thursday, I might join up with my guys at the Bible study. I might not be able to because I might want to go have a drink and sit by myself and just have a reflection. Then let's see, I got church every Sunday. I got somewhat of an okay life, I think. It's just kind of modest and boring. I do have some recreational activities that I do to keep myself busy online. But I don't talk about those. So I really thought to myself, in the absence of having nothing to do, I gotta find myself ways to keep entertained and busy. And so, this is great. Hang on a sec. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm still here. I painted a new picture. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's a new painting. A new painting that I painted. It's not from a picture. I painted it from scratch, so that's why it doesn't look like anything particular. But, yeah. That's what that's all about. I'm just keeping busy in an unbusy time. My, the people that are handling my therapy suggest that I take some time to get to know myself and to hang out with just myself. And after several years of doing that anyway, I'm torn between taking on new friendships and not doing anything at all. So, but you gotta know yourself before you can know someone else, especially when you lose yourself. And it appears I got away with myself for a bit, and became all of the things that everybody was pushing me to be. I wasn't being myself. I think I had one good friend and all of that, and my friends pushed me to be somebody else for that person, and I scared them away. But there will be other people in my life, and there'll be good ones, and I'm not going to fuck up again. Nope. I'm going to get this right. I'm going to do this right, and I'm going to get more people like the person that I lost. And I'm going to build stronger connections, strong friendships, being myself without changing a damn thing about who I am. Now, it's not important that I change who I am. It's important that I change my toxic traits.
and fix those. Because those aren't who I am. See, I'm a really cool guy. I'm a really nice guy. I'm a really charming guy. And people love me. Some people just can't handle that. And they like drama. They like trauma. They like attitudes. They like getting people worked up, and then they like releasing them onto the wild. And I'm tired of being a puppet. So I'm voting for who I'm voting for. Deal with it. I'm always going to crush on who I have crushes on. Deal with it. I'm always going to speak up and stand out and, be that person that's not being properly gay. But I'm not just a gay dude. I'm no freaking community. I'm just one me. And, but that's why I wanted to start a community of men around that. Community of wolves. Good wolves. The kind that, like, stand up for each other. The kind of straight men, gay men, bi men that just have each other's backs. Maybe there'll be something for the she-wolves later. But right now, building a world for them to run free in. So we're not all just lone wolves. We're together. We're right in the head. We're sound. We're comfortable. We're safe. We're approachable. We're enjoyable. Yeah, I like me. I'm not changing me. You gotta love yourself, And then you gotta get the snakes out of your garden. Because there's flowers there. You don't have to buy your own. You can grow your own. Get the snakes out of your garden. And then your cup will fill itself before you know it. Thank you for having a cup of coffee with me.